Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to the Focus Garage. In this video, we're going to be doing a short little review of my Audi S4.
So we're going to talk about the interior, we're going to talk about the exterior, we're going to talk about some performance, and we're going to talk about what he has done to the car. Again, showing you guys through the video, the wheels and the duck lip and all that stuff.
So let's go ahead, we'll check it out.
Yeah, let's go.
We're good. Alright, hey everybody, welcome to the Focus Garage. In today's video, we're going to be doing a short little review of my newly purchased Audi S4. We did the discussion video, but now we want to show you the car in person. So we're going to give you a little bit of a walk around here and kind of point out what's different with the vehicle. So from here you can see we've got the VMR wheels on the car. These are 19-inch, the same size as the optional stock wheels that I had on it. So it does make the car sit, you know, pretty nicely there.
You have the RS clean grill over there. It looks really nice actually in person.
Yeah, so as you can see here, like Andre was saying, we've got the RS4 style grill, which is just, you know, that mesh grill all the way through there, rather than the stock one, which is lines all the way across. This, I think, makes the vehicle look a lot more aggressive, and it kind of cleans up the lines of the front end of the car a lot.
One thing that I want to comment on that you guys probably won't be able to see it through the camera, but the color. Color is really nice. He worked really hard on the color to get that metallic shades where
yeah, kind of that metallic look to it. Yeah, this is bad lighting to see it.
Yeah, but it's like in person it looks really nice with that. This is my second black color that I would say after tuxedo black.
After tuxedo black. It's not as flaky as that, right? No. Alright, so moving along on the back of the car here, you can see we've still got the stock exhaust on there, but I've got that duckbill spoiler added right along the top, and I think it looks really sweet because it follows along the lines of the car.
Like, I want to show it right here where it comes in.
Can you see it from there? Yeah.
Yeah, where it comes in and goes with along the line, and it almost like a OEM spoiler that's supposed to be there.
Right, it flows very, very nicely with the car. Let's head inside the car and we'll kind of check out what's going on there. As far as exterior mods, we've got window tint too, but you know, it's nothing big. So this is one of the areas that really sold me on the car. Panda. I love the black and the white seats, and some of these have white leather. This one's actually got the white Alcantara. So on this, it's a very kind of grippy surface, so when you are cornering, the seats do kind of hold you a little bit more. You're not really slipping or looking for anything to hold you in place, because it does a decent job. We've got the flat bottom steering wheel.
That steering wheel, just emphasis on that steering wheel. It's a beautiful steering wheel, I think. It's one of the best steering wheel I personally have seen. That it's on a car that it's under $30,000.
The internet can quote me on this too. This is actually the same part number steering wheel that comes in the Audi R8. Wow. The only difference is they rebadge it for the S-Line cars, so this one's got the S4 badging on it there. But it is the same steering wheel that you'd find in this, you know, vintage Audi R8. So I'm basically a exotic car now.
Oh yeah.
You know, the boring shifter there. So no clutch pedal. This is a DSG model, as we talked about there. I want to show you guys the back seats just because Andre mentioned this before, how poor the legroom is. Like, this is me sitting behind myself, which...
Let me sit in there.
Get in the car and give them a look.
I'm like right inside you right here.
And like I said, that's not good. And the passenger, for even they're a little bit taller there, you can't even really get in there.
No, I can't. No. I'm not tall.
Headroom too. Yeah.
I'm not tall. Like, I'm, you know, 5 foot. That's it.
A midget.
I still can't fit in here. It's pretty tight.
Yeah. So, I mean, it is limited with that. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and show you guys under the hood. Alright, so looking under the hood of this Generation S4 here, it's going to be pretty much the same for any B8 or B8.5 S4. You're going to see pretty much the same thing here. Under the hood of my car, it is completely stock right now, so there is nothing upgraded to see. That pulley I was talking about in the earlier video is right here. People will switch these out for a smaller size pulley, giving you more boost. Some neat things I like to touch on is it's got the red coils also out of an R8. You know, more R8 greatness here. Oil filter is up top on this car.
Wow.
So that is super nice. It's got a huge 36mm nut there. You pull that out and you've got the whole filter right there, access from above, which is pretty nice. Contrary to popular belief, a lot of people think these cars are hard to work on, but everything you need to get access to is pretty readily available and easy to access. So, like I was saying, you've got the oil filter there, oil fill there,
plugs are over there, easy to access.
Both sides too. This side you've only got to pull off the intake, which is, you know, 2 hose clamps, and the whole thing comes out. You get access to the plugs on that side. Air filter's right in there. Conveniently, you've got your coolant up there, and then, you know, your fluid's up over there. So everything is, you know, easy to get to. But the way Ander makes fun of this car, look at where the strut is, look at where the wheels are, and look at where the engine is.
Yeah, it's hanging right in front of the engine. All that, like, I mean, right in front of the wheels. That's like all that weight is just like pushing you, making you understeer.
Yeah, so they push the engine, you know, in front of the wheels there. But it is what it is. I mean, I still think, all things considered, the car handles pretty well, and it is, you know, pretty fun and exciting to drive.
So this is like almost like a fake firewall?
Yeah, a lot of German cars do this where they have like a faux firewall. So you see you got this here where it seals with the hood, but the real firewall is obviously more up by the windshield. So I'm wondering what the real reasoning behind that is.
Well, my Infiniti had it like that as well, G35. So I think it's more to do with separating you from the engine to minimize noise and vibration going into the cabin. That's my guessing.
Engine's farther away, probably less noise for you to hear. We're going to show you guys inside the trunk just to kind of show you what the space is like, because with that small rear seat, it does make up for it back here.
Oh, look at that.
On its own. So I got a lot of crap in here right now, but trunk goes way.
I think you can fit 2 hookers in there.
Yeah, probably at least a couple of dead bodies, but I've got a lot of stuff in here right now, but it has a very, very large trunk for being a smaller overall car. I think it's going to wrap it up on the outside of the car. If there's something that we missed, let us know in the comments. But we're going to go ahead and take it for a drive now and kind of give you guys our initial driving thoughts about the car. All right, so we're in the car now. We're going to go ahead and take a little drive, and we'll get some driving impressions. Ander, this will be his first ride in the car, so he'll talk about what he thinks about the car. I'll kind of just drive around him. We'll go from there with it.
So far, the seats are not hugging as much as I thought it would be. That's one thing, but I have this huge legroom over here. I'm missing a steering wheel.
And a clutch pedal, and a gas pedal.
Yeah, all those stuff.
Not exactly the same.
But, it's very quiet and, like, nice. Comfortable.
Yeah, we're going to leave the music off for now, just to kind of give you guys a little bit more, if you can hear the car or anything. Probably not, because it's pretty quiet in here. But if you can, that's good.
I mean, we could put microphones in the back from the exhaust, but it just... There's not really exhaust tone coming out of there.
You'll just hear the farting of the car.
And I think it sounds like a Civic with an exhaust, to be honest. I'm sorry, but that's what it sounds like.
Brutal.
Oh, that's pretty cool. It shifts it down for you.
Yeah, so right now I've got the car in like full dynamic mode, so the suspension, the steering, everything like that. Here.
Oh, that was fucking fun.
That was 60. I mean, it gets there quickly, and actually it slid a little bit, right?
It's okay. The feeling is there.
Yeah.
I like how it like kicked out.
And then corrected right away.
Can tell, like it kicked out. It kind of did like a crab walk because it's an all-wheel drive.
On camera, it probably looks like nothing.
Yeah. My butt felt it. That's all that matters. The farts.
That's what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
Just a little bit of farting noise there. So I mean, it's definitely got pickup. I mean, it's no race car.
No, here's my impression compared to the bigger Turbo Focus ST. Bigger Turbo Focus ST, nothing. That you wait, you know, around like
perfect rev match.
Can you do that with your foot?
Yeah.
But like the bigger Turbo Focus ST, it's like almost like the stock, you know, stock power, and then like 4,000 RPM. It just kicks in, you know, and then it goes all the way, and then shift, and then it's too much drama, and it's just too much raw power. With this, it's like from the beginning, it just torque is there. You're just pulling, and you're like, when is it gonna end? Nope, I'm shifting, and it just continue pulls.
Yeah.
The linear torque is like real. Like,
yeah, kind of like.
That's what I was trying to say. The linear torque is like pretty.
It's noticeable, right?
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of cars, you get pushed in your seat, and then you can kind of get out of your seat by the top of it shifting.
Yeah.
This kind of keeps you there.
Yeah, you're almost like continuously accelerating with the same amount of like
Thrust.
Thrust, yeah. That's what
Is that an engineering word? Can I pretend I'm an engineer now?
Sure.
Oh my god.
Fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it. That's what I'm shooting for. But yeah, that kind of helps keep this car feel faster than it is, you know, because it's, you know, 300, low 300 horsepower is what they rate it at, so to speak.
Where's the torque number at?
Torque number's right around the 2. I think it's like 325, 330 torque is what they say. But being a German car, a lot of them are underrated. Like I said, people will usually see near that at the wheels on these cars stock. So
that's impressive.
Yeah, so I mean, it's definitely enough to get up there and make it feel like it's kind of ripping.
Oh, that's nice.
I hope the camera can maybe pick that up a little bit, because that is one of the coolest things about this car, is that when you come to a stop, you find yourself pointlessly downshifting just to hear the car. Yeah, outside the car might not sound that great with stock exhaust, but inside it sounds pretty cool.
Do you have the what is it?
The sound indicator is what they call it. Yeah. So this car has, you know.
Do you have it on right now?
Yeah. So when the car's in dynamic mode, it'll plumb that in under the right amount of throttle. You'll get kind of that intake resonance noise.
So it's actually plumbing through the speakers, or is it like the ST where it's like coming from under the dash?
It's like the Focus, where it's being plumbed in through like a series of tubes.
So it's at least that's real.
Exactly.
So this concludes our video about his car, S4. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you guys have any more questions about the car, please leave a comment below or message us through Facebook.
Yeah, this does not mean we're abandoning the Focus scene at all. Anders still got his car, and that's not going anywhere. I kind of wanted to branch out and, you know, see if we can gain some sort of following for this kind of car. So, you know, if you know anyone that's interested in these kind of cars, feel free to send them our way. You know, I'd love to answer any kind of questions you guys have about it. But yeah, this will be the kind of the first video about this car, so expect, you know, a good mixture of both moving forwards. That's going to do it for this one.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to comment, subscribe, and share this video. Kudos to all.
We'll catch you in the next one.